Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the Last Night's Racing League. Here we are seeing Season 2, round number 14 at ISM Raceway, also known as Phoenix. And we got a few minutes left before they go to qualifying. As always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, you want to know when we go live? Click that notification bell. And nice, boy, it's a little warm out there. At ISM today, 80-degree air temperature, winds only 2 miles an hour, but that track temperature is 121 degrees. And so we'll see how that affects these trucks out here at this 1.01 mile facility. They look like they're running 70% fuel tonight, one faster pair, 2 sets of tires, the set they start on, and one additional set for 80 laps here tonight at Phoenix. And before we go any further, we definitely want to give a shout out to our sponsors and thank them for their support. Butt Kicker, feel what you've been missing. McConey's Setup Shop. And Monster Tech. Simulation design made in Germany. And we'll bring up the timing and scoring tower here. Looks like we're about 7 minutes left. And looks like right now we're showing about 13 trucks in the server. I think there's actually 14. 13 are on track. And you know what? Let's take a look at the standings before we head down on the track here. And Jesse Thornock, once again, him and Dakota Moniz, they've been kind of going back and forth here, and Jesse, he's on top now by 6 points ahead of teammate Dakota Moniz, and their third teammate there, Ryan Ferraro, in third, AJ Green fourth, Mike Simone fifth, Colin Forster sixth, Jad Khalif seventh, Sean McLaughlin in the eighth spot, Greg Moore ninth, Adam Elshire and Travis Eccles are 10th and 11th. They're the only two that actually have lost a position in the top 20 here. Everybody else has either gained one or stayed neutral there. And actually, like Michael Pimperi, he slipped one spot, and Corey Wakefield a couple. But that's where we are with our top 20 there. And let's head on down to the track and see who's out there. There's Greg Moore. Right now, he's currently second fastest with a 28.264. Jesse Thornock, your points leader, sixth fastest at the moment with a 28.354. Let's see, there's one of his teammates. He's not on track right now. Ryan Ferraro, seventh quickest. Austin Hulsey, he's another teammate in. For Larson Line Motorsports, he's eighth quickest at the moment. Let's see, there's Colin Forrester. Let's see if he's on track. Oh, he just spun. So, but right now he's third fastest. There he is heading back out. 28.284. And right now in practice, Danny Cochran got that two truck right up at the point. 28.264, the best time. 5 minutes are remaining here. There's Sean McLaughlin. He's 12th fastest. His best time is a 28.637. Here's Leslie Kaiser. I think he might be new to the league. He's 14th quickest at the moment, 28.882. And there's the 51 David Bonnet. I'm sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. There's David right there. Fourth fastest, the 28.329. And AJ Green, fifth fastest at the moment, the 28.330. Looks like Ryan Ferraro moved up to fourth fastest. This is a fast-paced track here. Man, these laps, they really click off fast here. And I believe it's 80 laps. Oh, and you see right here, you see what happens. A lot of times when there's a spin, somebody coming off of that final turn, well, I tell you, there's not a whole lot of room, and it can bottleneck very quickly. Oh boy, who was somebody went spinning? That was Leslie Kaiser there. Go back to the pits and try it again. There's Charles Roberson. He's boy, I tell you, he was something out there on that road course. Here he is, 8th quickest right now with a 28.408. There's Seba Corns. He's 10th quickest. Haven't seen Seba in a few races. Good to see him back there, and I think he's down in the 20th position. He's right at the bottom of the top 20, and definitely have some work to do to get back up in the standings. How about David Bonnet there? Moved to the top of the charts, 28.131. In fact, you can see there's two of those Team Shimoda drivers. There's David and also Greg Moore is one of his teammates. He's 3rd quickest. Sean McLaughlin, he's 11th fastest at the moment, and I believe it's just the 3 of them on that particular team. And you look at the I don't know why. Hold on a second. I think I know why. Let's put this. Let's see. There we go. I think that's how we want that there. You look at the colors on the timing tower there, and it shows the teams their colors. Like Bonnet, they're blue, and Jesse Thornock, Ryan Ferraro, and Halsey, they've kind of got that violet color there. And let's see, I just noticed, wait a minute, it doesn't seem like Dakota Moniz is not here tonight from the looks of it. He's the 4th member of that Larson Line Motorsports team, and he is absent tonight. He's currently 2nd in the points, so that might hurt him just a little bit here, not being able to make the race here. The teams that are like grayed out, they're independent drivers, not on any particular team. There's Jad Khalif, member of Obsidian Edge Racing. He's 13th fastest. And that was Seba Corns, one of his teammates, came back tonight. Mike Simone's also a member of that team, currently 11th fastest here. Looks like the clock is getting ready to roll down, getting ready to roll over to qualifying here, so we're ready to go. Of course, it's private qualifying. You know, we can only see one truck out there at a time, so we'll lock in on some of the guys as they get out there and turn their hot laps. Somebody doing a little burnout on pit road. And now the server is switching over to qualifying. We'll wait and see for some guys come out here. And Jad Khalif, see him going out. Making his way around to start his first time lap. And the clock is running there for the 22. I had to fight it there a little bit, going through that dog leg there. That track may be hot and greasy, a little slick out there today. Let's see what he gets this time, coming off the final turn. His first lap time will be 7th fastest at 28.666. The Jesse Thornock, he's 3rd fastest at the moment with the 28.222. The triple numbers are going to hit tonight. Okay. Colin Forrester, 4th quickest, 28.245. Look like he's trying to improve on this. Look like this is his 2nd time lap here of his 2-lap qualifier. See if he can move up a spot. Comes off the final turn. Let's see what he gets this time when he crosses the line. And does he improve? Doesn't look like he did. He might have tapped the wall somewhere, and you know, if you tap the wall or go off track, your lap won't count. And I don't see. I see Sean McLaughlin. Is he on track? Looks like he's just wrapping up. He's 8th quickest. So looks like everybody's starting to wrap up. So while we're waiting for the server to roll over to the race session, we'll take a break here for our national anthem. All right, we're back here and just waiting for them. They're wrapping up their qualifying session here. We're probably having a last-minute talk with the drivers there and like a short drivers meeting before they head on out. And you know, I wonder, did that track temperature? I think it did come down a few degrees there. It's 118 degrees now. I could have sworn it was 121 earlier, and but now it's down to 118. So that we'll see if that helps some of the guys or hurts them. Cooler track temperature, that track may tighten up a little bit, and we'll see what happens here. And we've got a few seconds to go here before they roll over to the race session. So we'll take a quick break and we will be right back for the drop of the green flag. You're watching last night's Racing League, Season 2, round number 14, here on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Okay, folks, we're back and the trucks are coming out on the pit road, and as they get ready to head out, let's take a look at your starting lineup here. Seba Corns grabs the pole position, followed by Charles Roberson, Greg Moore third. Let's see, in fourth we have Danny Cochran. Fifth is Jesse Thornock. In the 6th position, Colin Forrester, Mike Simone 7th, AJ Green 8th, 9th is David Bonnet. Sean McLaughlin rounds out the top 10. Then we have Austin Halsey. Then 12th is Ryan Ferraro. 13th position is Jad Khalif, and 14th will be Leslie Kaiser. And they're just waiting for the all set here for the pace car to take them out. Waiting for all the drivers to, it won't release the cars until every single driver has entered the track. And it is a 2-minute timer up. There we go. Everybody's on pit road, so the pace car rolls off here. Seabacorn's leading the trucks out of pit road. Charles Roberson right there in that second starting position. He was really strong on the road courses. We're going to see what he does here on this oval track here today. Danny Cochran there. Greg Moore having a good starting position there.
Green.
And we got a green flag, and we're racing here at ISM Raceway. Corns holds on to the lead going into turn 1. Roberson, he's trying to hang on there. Making their way out of the final turn. Looks like Seabuck will hang on and will get the point for leading a lap there. He leads lap number 1, now starting lap number 2. Roberson settling in now behind the 15 truck. Yeah, he's got Danny Cochran. Oh, Cochran gets into the wall. Was he able to save it? I think he bumped the outside wall, and boy, I tell you, he did a great job to keep it from hitting that inside one. Once you start bouncing off those walls, you're kind of like a ping pong ball going back and forth. And man, he might have prevented a big calamity there, because that was right at the front of the pack, and all those trucks right behind him. He definitely would have collected somebody for sure. So that was a great save by Danny Cochran. Still in that 3rd spot. And that's got Colin Forrester right behind him. And it looks like we might have a new leader here. Roberson was able to get around Seabacorns there, now making their way through the final turn. He will come around and he will lead lap number 4. Charles Roberson now trying to extend his lead over the 15 of Seabacorns. Those top 4 are right there. That's Colin Forrester. Trying not to let them get away. You can see the leaders right there. And behind him is AJ Green. That's Forrester's teammate, Cats Go Fast race team. He's followed by the first of the Larson Line Motorsports drivers, Jesse Thornock. Jesse currently your points leader. Getting off to a great start here in the 6th position. You got Greg Moore right there behind him, though. Chasing that chrome number 14 truck. Moore taking a look down on the inside. Let's see if he can make that stick. Looks like he will. He drives right under Thornock. Thornock trying to pay back the favor here. Here he goes down on the inside. And He wasn't able to quite. He dove deep into the dog leg, but he will complete the pass. There he goes. He gets back around the 10. Somebody's slow. That's AJ Green. He's coming on the pit road already after only 8 laps. He is showing some damage there on that right front. So he did get into the wall somewhere. We didn't see it when it happened. I wonder if he needs to use boy, that would be a shame if he has to use a fast repair for that so early in the race. Let's see what happens if he uses it. Yes, he's used his one fast repair. Go ahead and get some tires while he's in there. Gonna have to play the long game now. We're still green, and that'll automatically put him a lap down here. And okay, did he pop? We don't see him now. Something happened. Uh-oh. Hope he didn't lose his connection. Let's go up to your leaders here. We'll keep an eye on Green. You know, it's showing Green is out. He may have lost his connection. I don't know. Either that or he put the truck behind the wall on his own, because he used a fast repair like he was going to go back out. And but now it's showing him as retired. So not the start that Green was looking for, to be certain. Corn's right there trying to chase down Charles Roberson. Roberson, your leader. They start lap number 11. Let's go a little bit further back in the field. There's Sean McLaughlin, teammate to Greg Moore. He's right behind Greg right there. Greg trying to battle there with Jesse Thornock. Team Shimoda running 6th and 7th right now. They got Mike Simone right behind them there in that 27 truck. He's got one teammate in 2nd place, and his other teammate, Jad Khalif, is back in the 11th spot. Jad's kind of running, he's one of the last 3 trucks on track. You know, they just had an update today as well. The iRacing platform, they had a physics update, and who knows, it might have changed the tire physics on the truck, and some of these guys might not be happy about that because they've been practicing with the old physics and introduced something literally right before the race. And that's just like handing somebody a different setup and say, here you go, now go race. And that can't be a good feeling there. There's Austin Halsey in the 9th spot. He's trying to run down Mike Simone there. It's Halsey, Simone, and McLaughlin there, nose to tail just about. Boy, we're getting close to a quarter of the way through the race already here. And boy, they're really getting close now. Halsey taking just a little peek down on the inside of Simone. Not really close enough to try to make a move or anything. Further back up the front, there's Colin Forrester. Yeah, they're spaced out a little bit up here. 1 and 2 are kind of together. There's Seba Corns. You can see him up there with Roberson. And then we have Danny Cochran and Colin Forrester here. They're relatively close to each other. So kind of like in pairs right now. Jesse Thornock's back there in that 5th spot. And he's got Greg Moore paired up with him. And then we got this battle back here. I'm sorry, back here with Sean McLaughlin. Looks like now a 4-truck battle here. All trying to, Sean, he's running there in that 7th position. Oh, and I think, let's see. Who is that? Somebody's down on the inside. Austin Halsey trying to make that pass. And he does get by the 28. Austin Halsey now up to the 7th position, and they're still there battling out. Mike Simone now getting right to the bumper there of McLaughlin. While they're battling along, Looks like Colin Forrester, he's right there battling with Danny Cochran, trying to get closer to that 2 truck. Looks like Seba Corns, he's starting to lose pace there with Roberson. Roberson has just over a second lead now over the 15. These two seem like they're kind of just locked right here together. Very smooth into and exiting the corners. Jesse Thornock, he's getting a little static here from Greg Moore. Moore is all over the bumper there, trying to find a way around the 14. And the leaders just crossed the line. We're a quarter of the way through this race already, on now lap 20. Let's look a little further back. Let's see, Austin Hulsey. He's gotten well clear of McLaughlin. And now McLaughlin, he's back there in that 8th spot. Ryan Ferraro has actually gotten past Mike Simone now, trying to work his way up there to catch the 28. Boy, they got close to the wall that time. McLaughlin, he got very close to that outside wall. In fact, I just saw some sparks flying there. I think he tagged it again just a little bit. Handling maybe starting to go away on that 28 truck just a little bit. Might be tightening up on him. Let's continue to ride along with Ferraro here. Let's see what happens when they come out of the final turn. Ferraro putting the power down. And he has a good lap that time. And while he's rolling along there, there's Mike Simone. He's going to get back past the 12, retake 9th position. See if he can hold on to it. Ferraro's right there. And meanwhile, up the front, Charles Roberson, he has a 1.5 second lead now over Seba Corn. There he is. There's Seba. And there's Danny Cochran still in that 3rd spot. He still has Colin Forrester there now. Jesse Thornock now, he's in that 5th spot. Greg Moore is still there. He hasn't not been able to get rid of that 10 truck. There's Moore taking a look down on the inside as they go deep into the dog leg there. Looks like he might get him there. Let's see what happens when they drive off the final corner. It looks like Moore will get that spot. He's got the line. Oh boy, they just come out there door to door right across the line. Jesse Thornock not wanting to give up that position at all. And he is still battling now. He's going to try to return the favor here on the 10 as they go through the dog leg. Let's see if he can complete the pass here. Man, look at it, how they're just door to door almost. Moore still has the advantage coming off the corner. Boy, that was close. Looked almost like Thornock might tag his left rear, but he got clear of him. Looks like he might have had a little bit more momentum there and has opened up a little bit of a gap. Now 0.4 of a second on Thornock. Now 27 laps in the books. Let's look a little further back. There's Mike Simone. Now he's got his teammate Jad Khalif there right behind him. Actually, his teammate Khalifa is like 2 seconds behind now. Simone is that 27 truck. And he's got Ferraro right there, that white truck with the pink nose. That's Ferraro and Sean McLaughlin on that high side. And they're battling fiercely for that 9th position. I think Ferraro's going to get it this time. He manages to hold on to it as they get out of the dogleg there and go through the final turn. Ryan Ferraro now in that 8th position. And two of his teammates, Jesse Thornock, they're actually all together now, not directly behind each other, but Jesse Thornock and Austin Halsey teammates are running their nose to tail, and their teammate Ryan Ferraro is about 5 seconds behind them. And boy, they've all caught up with Danny Cochran and Greg Moore. Well, here we go with Greg Moore, and look at all these guys behind him. He's got a train there behind him now, and you know those two at the back are probably communicating and figuring out what they're going to do here, what kind of strategy they're going to come up with to deal with these trucks in front of them. Who is that? I couldn't see who that was. Somebody coming maybe out of the pits. I think that might have been Leslie Kaiser. Kaiser, he's one lap down in the 13th position. So far, he's the only truck not on the lead lap. And so far, only one retirement. AJ Green out early. Might be possible internet connection there, because he came in the pit. We saw him use his fast repair, and then all of a sudden he was gone. And boy, you got to hate when that sort of thing happens. That's one of the perils of online racing, though. If something like that happens, it's completely beyond your control. There's Greg Moore currently in the 4th spot. Now he's about almost 2 seconds behind Colin Forrester there, but got a nice comfortable position there right now, running in that 4th position. Having a good day so far. Now on lap 34, leaders just started lap 34. And they're running 70% fuel, so not sure how far they can go on a tank of fuel. Well, if they were to be able to stay out there another 6 laps, and if it stayed green the whole time, you're looking at a one-stopper here for sure. And then it's up to the tires. Can the tires hold up? Now they only have one additional set. So that's telling me that they're probably not going to be having a whole lot of problems with tire wear. Danny Cochran there in that 5th spot. He's got Austin Halsey there right behind him. Halsey, he's got a little bit of distance between himself and points leader Jesse Thornock back there in that 7th position. Ryan Ferraro is still a bit further back in the 8th spot, about 4 seconds back. He's running free and clear of Mike Simone. Everybody's getting a little spread out, a little bit more battling going on back here. Oh, there's Dave Bonnet, there he is. And behind him, Sean McLaughlin, he's battling with Jad Khalif for that 11th position. And those are the last 2 trucks on pit road. Now, let's see. Boy, Khalif, he really dove up underneath the 28 to take that position. I mean, he went deep into the dog leg there. Jad Khalif now up to that 11th spot. Back up the front, Greg Moore continues. He's got a nice gap between him in 5th place, Austin Halsey. Still a little over 2 seconds to Colin Forrester, though. Colin himself has lost a little bit of ground to Seba Corns. About 1 3/4 seconds. Seba there in that second position. And he's just over 2 seconds behind your leader, Chris Roberson. Roberson having a good day here right now, and you can see on the track map, he still has a bit of a clear track right in front of him. Doesn't have to worry about any lap trucks coming up anytime soon. And he's about to make it the halfway point this time as he comes around out of the final turn. And he comes around to start lap 40, and we're officially at the halfway point of the race here at Phoenix. And I'm not showing now AJ Green. He came in and then ended up leaving the server there one way or the other. And I'm about to say, I haven't seen anybody come in yet. Sean McLaughlin, first guy to come in. Boy, he got a bit of damage on that right side of that 28 truck. Man, he has tasted the wall there a bit. We saw him a few times generate a few sparks on that outside wall. He's the first one to pull the trigger. Come on in here. Green flag pit stops have begun. And he hits his marks dead on. Tires and fuel for the 28 machine. Should be able to go all the way. Don't see anybody else coming in just yet, so we'll see what happens here. Making his way out. Everybody else is still in. I can take it back. Somebody else coming in now. Colin Forrester making his way in. So McLaughlin stopped on 39. Forrester on lap 42 here. Only the second truck to come in for green flag pit stops. Let's see what his pit stop time is here. And looks like he had a 14.9 second stop. He is on his way. And do we see anybody else in? I don't believe so. I'll take that back. Danny Cochran. Oh, boy, look at the damage on the 2 truck. Where did that come from? He got into the wall somewhere. I think I see somebody else. That may be Seba Corns or somebody else in the distance is coming in. I think that was Leslie Kaiser coming in. Corns, I'm sorry, Danny Cochran using his faster pair. Green flag pit stops in progression here now. And Cochran's down, 14.3 second stop. That's Leslie Keyser there getting his tires and fuel. This is his, I'm trying to think, is this his first, this is his second time in. Getting more tires for that 23 truck. I think it must be his first time getting tires. That was 15 seconds flat. That's everybody that's been on pit road for right now. Roberson, he's still out there. So now we still have 9 trucks out there who have not stopped at all, who've gone well past the halfway point. And that gap back to Seba Corns is now only around 1.7 seconds. There's Seba right there. And I would think Seba might mirror exactly what Roberson's going to do. If he pits, he might want to pit with him. Looks like somebody else is on pit road. I think it's Ryan Ferraro. Yep, Ferraro's coming in, making his way down. I think Mike Simone is also, yeah, there's Simone right there behind him. So those two coming in. Green flag pit stops. Let's see what kind of pit stop time Ferraro gets here. I think the fastest I saw was like 14.6. Left side's going on that 12 truck. 14.1. Nice stop there for Ryan Ferraro. Left side's going on for Simone there. Let's see, he gets boy, that was a long stop, 19.6. I wonder if he overshot his pit box or not. It's not showing. And now we have 7 cars on the lead lap. Oh, did I just see somebody? I thought somebody was coming in. That might have been just showing Simone going back out. Greg Moore having a very good run today, still in that 3rd position. Well, he's got Halsey right there behind him, and now it's only boy, I tell you, he's really closing in. Less than half a second now to that 10 truck, and they still have yet to come in and get their tires. He's closing in now, but will he be able to close in like that once they get some fresh Goodyears on there? We're on lap 50 here now, and it looks like he's got the momentum to get past the 10. He just didn't have the line that he needed to get past him. Sometimes you got to, time that pass just right. What's the best part around the track to make your pass? I think he would have liked to have made it in that last turn, but the angle wasn't right, and something bad would have happened if he had tried to go for it, because you could almost see him try to get out of it. And looks like he's coming down pit road. Your leader's already on pit road. Charles Roberson pitting in. In fact, Halsey's in. Seba Corns, yep, he did exactly what Roberson's doing. Can't afford to stay out there, and especially at the pace that Roberson's going there. Making that, there's Roberson. He hit his pit box. Seba Corns hit his. Let's see. Looks like Roberson 14.7 second stop, and 14.7 for Seba Corns as well. Identical pit stops for those two. So he didn't lose any time on pit road. And that gap is about let's see. Oh, there's Greg Moore. He's your leader. Seba Corns coming in again. Okay, this is not good. He was just in, and now he's back on pit road. He's on pit road along with Greg Moore right there. Wonder what's going on with the 15 truck here. Unless he got a speeding penalty, he may have to come in and do a stop and go. Let's see what happens here. Oh, man, that's going to be bad news for the 15. He was, boy, I can't imagine he would have got a speeding penalty. He's right there near the pit exit. But he's there and he's sitting. And while he's sitting, Greg Moore is having work done on that 10 truck. He's down and away. 15.1 second stop for Moore. And boy, I tell you, Seba Corns continues to sit. He might have got some kind of penalty, maybe an unsafe exit or something. And boy, he's down and away, but he's lost 2 laps in the process. Man, everything going wrong there for the 15 truck for sure. And there's your current leader, Jad Khalif. He's coming in now, relinquishing the lead as he heads down pit road. That should hand the lead to Colin Forrester. And only 25 laps remaining in this event, folks. There's Cochran now in the 3rd position. Khalif got those right sides going on. Truck looking pretty clean there. Left side's going on the 22. He's down and away, 15.4 seconds for Khalif. Okay, Forrester is still your leader. Everybody's pitted at least once. Forrester, he pitted on lap 41. Charles Roberson had led the majority of the laps. He is in second place. He's like almost 4 seconds behind Forrester, 3.8 to be exact. And 23 laps remaining. And does he have time to catch him, though? That's the thing. He's not all that far ahead. You could just see him. I think Forrester, he's that black truck right up at the front. The first truck in that line you see there. I believe that's Forrester right there. So there's Roberson right there. And there's Forrester. Now he's got a couple of lap trucks right behind him, Bonnet and Khalif. And I think after Khalif, I think that might be Forrester behind Khalif. Oh, actually, that's Seba Corns, I believe. Yeah, that's the 15 of Seba Corns. He's a couple of laps down in the 12th spot. And then right behind him is your second place of Charles Roberson, where he's got a lot of trucks to get around to catch up to Colin Forrester. I don't know if he can do that. That's a lot of traffic to try to get through with only 20 laps remaining. And now the gap is coming down. It's 1.6 seconds. But the time it's going to take for him he's got to catch those lap trucks first and then get by them. Looks like all pit stops are done. He's pedaling as hard as he can, trying to the gap is actually less than half a second now to Forrester. In fact, there's Forrester right there. Boy, I wonder if his tires are just gone away all of a sudden, because I mean, Roberson is just running down. Boy, I think he's going to pass him before Forrester manages to lead at the line. But is he going to lead after they come out of turn 1 and 2? I don't think so, folks. Charles Roberson muscles his way past the 24. Forrester trying to fight back, going deep into the dog leg. Did that work for him? Not really. Charles Roberson, a tough customer here today, back to the lead once again. Colin Forrester second. Danny Cochran's in the third position. He used that faster pair, got that two machine working once again. Austin Hulsey in fourth. And way behind him is his teammate in fifth position, Jesse Thornock. And Hulsey just got around Cochran. Now Austin Hulsey up to the third position. And the three teammates that are in the race are inside the top 10. Ryan Ferraro, he's in the seventh position, comfortably in the seventh position. He's like 3 seconds ahead of Sean McLaughlin. 16 laps remaining. The gap is continuing to grow here for Charles Roberson, just over a second now ahead of Colin Forrester. Forrester tantalizingly close, but just can't quite keep pace with that 94. It'll be interesting to talk to whoever ends up in the top three at the end of the race and see what that week 13 rebuild did. I think is this week. I believe this is week 13. Every 13 weeks, iRacing does an update, and that may be what's going on here today. Possibly, we'll find out in post-race interviews and see if anybody had any problems with these updates affecting or changing the handling of their truck. 14 remain. Make that 13 remaining now. Roberson continues to lead. A little further back, there's Jesse Thornock. He's still battling with Greg Moore there, trying to hold on to that top 5 position. Moore right there. Let's see, Moore, he stopped on lap 53. Thornock stopped on lap 52, so Greg's tires are 1 lap fresher. Could that make a difference before the end of this race? Let's find out. He's getting a lot closer to that 14. He's reeled him right in here, folks. Trying to find a way past Thornock. Doesn't quite have the momentum that time and the angle to get him coming off the corner. Jesse Thornock doing a great job holding off Greg Moore at the moment. They both run down into the dog leg. There's a battle up there brewing ahead of them. There's Danny Cochran and Austin Halsey, and they're door to door coming out of the final turn. Boy, look at Jesse Thornock battling to hold on to that 5th position. I mean, Greg Moore, he wants it bad too, boy, and he cannot get. Oh, what was that? That's Kaiser. I don't see him now. I think he went. There he is. Okay, he stayed up high, and they were able to get past him. Boy, that was an anxious moment there, you know, and that cost him a little bit of time. Now he's about half a second behind the 14. They came up on him so quickly up on the 23 truck, and it really broke his rhythm. Now he has to try to get it back here. 10 laps remaining. But you can see there on the battle box there, he's starting to close in. And that's Cochran as well. And Austin Halsey, he did pass Danny Cochran. Cochran's tires may be starting to fade as well. So now it's becoming a 3-truck battle for 3rd position, really. Well, I'm sorry, 4th position. Jesse Thornock trying to run down the 2, and the 10 is trying to run down the 14. That seems to be where the most of the action is right now. Everybody else is spaced out pretty good. Boy, they're running, wow, nose to tail just about. Danny Cochran running for his life here, trying to stay ahead. Oh, boy, Jesse Thornock really had to get out of it, I think, to avoid plowing into the back of the 2 truck. Thornock, he went deep down into that. Oh no, and there goes Cochran. He saves it. It happened so quickly. I couldn't tell if he was any contact between him and Moore or not. Oh, and he's trying to keep it going, and he manages to continue and not spin it out. He might be a little no caution here. He might have killed his tires though, because he really gunned the engine as he was going past pit entrance. Now almost 4 seconds, and he's steadily falling back now. I think his tires were just starting to go away anyway. And Ryan Ferraro is now starting to close in. 6 laps remaining. Ferraro may get him before it's all over, maybe. We'll see. Now it's 1.1. It's kind of fluctuating back and forth between 1 flat and 1.1. But meanwhile, let's see, Greg Moore and they are still battling here. Moore and Thornock. Try as he might, he just cannot get around that 14. Not yet anyway. Running out of laps though. 5 laps remaining. Look at Thornock go deep into the dog leg there. I think that's what's saving him, because right now it just doesn't look like Moore has anything for him coming off the corner. Thornock doing a good job of making that truck wide, or taking away the angle that Moore needs to execute a pass. There he goes. I think that's what he's doing to defend his position. He's driving in there deep, and cutting off the angle that Moore needs to get, to get the drive off the corner that he needs. Boy, he's going to try to go for it this time. He's trying, folks. Oh, they get close. Oh, they come together and they lose it. Oh no, there goes Thornock. Is that going to bring out a caution? Yes, it does. Oh man, they were having such a great battle too. It's a shame to see it come to an end like that. Man, it might have been where he might have just been starting to hold up the 10, and Greg Moore, he might have forced the issue there just a little bit. You know what? And let's go back and look at it on the replay here. And here they go. Let's slow it down. Look at Moore. He's getting almost sideways coming off of the final turn. And when he corrected, I think that's, you know what? I think that might have been net code. Okay, they did end up making contact, and it just really got Thornock out of shape. And let's run it back and look at it from another angle here. For some reason, it looked like those trucks moved. Okay, let's start it here and slow it down. Let's go to like, say, the chase camera here. And we'll get on board with Greg. And we're watching them coming out of the final turn. You can see him getting just a little sideways, trying to keep it off of that wall. And now, oh boy, that was close. Yeah, that right there, you can't see the side of the truck really. But let's look at it from Thornock's. Where is he at? And you know what, folks? Look at that. That's a phenomenon called net code. For those of you who may not be familiar with that, see right there, I'll stop it right when they made the contact. And for those of you that may not be familiar with that, what net code is, there's a bounding box. You can't see it, but it's around each vehicle. Right there, you could see Thornock's truck move. The software thinks that they actually made physical contact, so it caused Thornock's truck to react as if it got hit. But to Greg Moore's credit, he actually never hit him. But netcode kind of jumped in the driver's seat there and said, I'll take it from here, guys. And so that, when Jesse got turned sideways a little bit enough, he did finally make contact with the 10. But that was netcode initially from the start there. So, yeah, that was a bad deal there for Thornock. Nothing you can really do about it now, though. And unfortunately, that puts Thornock down to 10th place. He is still on the lead lap, though. And looks like he came in and used his fast repair. 3 laps to go. Wow. So, I bet you Charles Roberson, he didn't want to see that. So we got Roberson there. Colin Forster's right there with him. Austin Hulsey in the 3rd spot. Greg Moore in the 4th position. And Ryan Ferraro is 5th. Then we have Danny Cochran and Sean McLaughlin there. I think Sean's in the 7th spot. Let's see, do they have the one to go yet? I think lights are out on the pace car. Yes, they are. Oh boy, he's got that clutch in. He might be a little concerned about fuel here. Wow, he may not have the fuel to make it to the end. That would be something. Oh my goodness. This might actually be helping him to save some fuel. That he might have been sweating bullets until that caution came out. It's allowing him, to clutch that in a little bit there and try to save as much fuel as possible. Boy, let's see what happens here, folks. Coming off the final turn here, pace car should be going in. And they're all lined up like the start of the race. Here we go. I think the leader controls the start. He drops the hammer. He's going. There's Austin Hulsey right there on the inside of Colin Forster. Hulsey moves into that 2nd position, and they're battling hard behind him. There's Moore. He's in the 4th spot. But Roberson, he's managing to hang on. He'll be getting the white flag next time around. Also, Austin Halsey in that second position. Forrester's trying to stay ahead of Gray. Oh, we got a caution, another caution here. And I think this one's David Bonnet. It looks like he had David Bonnet, so we'll have, I think that last restart, I don't think it was a green-white checker. I think this will be a green-white checker, I believe. Perhaps, you know what, that might have been. Okay, you know what, we got showing final lap. That might have, I think that one actually was the green-white checker. So this may be it, folks. I think he's managed to hold on, because we're showing the final lap here. And the checkered flag is coming out for the number 94. They will end under caution. They only get one chance at a green-white checker. So they're ending under caution, and the victory will go to the 94, Charles Roberson. Charles Roberson, ladies and gentlemen, your winner tonight here at ISM Raceway. And I'm not even sure if he even has fuel to do a burnout or anything. He may not. We'll see what happens here. And oh heck yeah, he says I'm doing a burnout one way or the other. Even if it runs out of fuel. He might have just been pushing that clutch in just to make sure that he had enough fuel. Charles Roberson, your winner here tonight at Phoenix. And let's go ahead and get our guys, the three of them, up to the winner's circle here. Looking for Roberson, Halsey, and there's Halsey right there. We'll move him up to victory lane, and let's find Colin Forrester. He's came in third. Move him up, and let's find Roberson. Where is he at? And hopefully, I don't see him in the chat. He might log in after the race, and hopefully he does, so we can go ahead and speak to him. But I don't see him at the moment, so we'll just hop on down to victory lane with the two that are here. Okay, folks, there he is. Okay, your winner just got into the channel here. I'm here with your top three, Charles Roberson, Austin Halsey, and Colin Forrester. Hey, Charles, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Boy, I tell you, man, what a finish. I guess you didn't really want to see that caution late there, did you?
No, not really. I mean, I feel like my tires was wearing down there. I did. You know, I was kind of nervous. I thought I was going to run out of fuel, so I kind of backed off. But, you know, it played out pretty good, I guess.
10-4, man, and the truck just handled good all race long for you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was kind of surprised that, you know, I led most of it like that. I just bought the track before the race, so I didn't expect to come in and, you know, do that. But, yeah, it was handling pretty good pretty much the whole race.
10-4, man. Now, was that a week 13 rebuild that they just was that just an update that they had today? Because I know everybody had to update the track and the trucks and everything.
I have no idea.
And but then again, you say you just bought the track, right? You just bought the track,
Yeah.
so it was kind of.
Yeah, I had the 2009 version, but I just bought the track before the race, so I didn't expect to do that.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, everybody that puts on the league, and you know, you as well in the booth. You know, you do a good job.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations, man. We'll let you go celebrate, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Hey, Austin, you got a copy?
How's it going, Tony?
Hey man, congratulations! I got up there for that second place finish, and boy, I tell you, man, that was a great, exciting restart there. That last restart, and thought you might have something for him there.
Man, we fought back from we started like 11th, 12th, and we fought all the way through the field to get there. And I was closing in, and I had a good run in that right before that last caution, and I felt like I definitely had something for him. But it's just the way that things work out. But man, fun race. This is one of my favorite tracks in the truck, man. This is such a fun track here.
Yeah, man, I tell you, that's always a good feeling when you can you go to a track that you really love, and it just really pumps you up, though, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I mean, everybody, Larson Line, obviously, we worked pretty hard right before the race to get some good strategy in, and thank parents, obviously, for conceiving me and everything like that. I gotta think that I finished higher than AJ Green this week again. That's always an awesome feeling. So, but yeah, on to the playoffs next week. I'm excited.
10-4, man. Congratulations. We're gonna let you go celebrate. We'll see you next week.
Awesome, thank you.
Hey, Greg, you got a copy there. I'm sorry. Where's Colin? Colin, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, good run, man. I tell you. And the truck, did it handle well there for you tonight?
Yeah, I handled well. And the the second to last caution, excuse me, it messed me up. I don't think I would have been close enough to get to Charles there on that last run, but then that caution came out and I just had like 15 lap older tires, so it was hard. It was going to be hard for me to do anything with the rest of the field having tires and the fall off being a little bad here, but truck handled fine. I mean, it got a little loose towards the end, but by the time we got there, we were pit stop. But it was a fun race overall.
10-4. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Shout out you doing the broadcast. You do a great job as usual. Shout out to McConey Setup Shop, Butt Kicker, and Monster Tech as well. And shout out to my teammate AJ. I know you left the race early, but yeah, it was a fun race. But thank you.
10-4. Is that what happened? Because we saw him get a fast repair. He used his fast repair, and then I didn't know if he had a connection issue or what. All of a sudden, he was gone, and
he just left early.
Yeah. Tough break there.
I'd like to say about Austin.
Yeah,
AJ's gonna finish higher than him.
Okay. All right, then, man. Well, we'll see you guys in the playoffs next week, man. Congratulations. Go enjoy, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you, Tony.
Okay, folks. Well, that will do it. And you know what? Let's go ahead and let's bring up the finishing results here. And we have your winner there, Charles Roberson in second place, Austin Hulsey, Colin Forrester third, Greg Moore fourth, Ryan Ferraro fifth, Sean McLaughlin sixth, Jesse Thornock seventh, Jad Khalif finished eighth, Danny Cochran ninth, Mike Simone rounded out the top 10, David Bonnet 11th, Seba Corns 12th, Leslie Kaiser 13th, and AJ Green in the 14th position. And as always, we want to thank you for joining us here at Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget we'll be back here. We're having the playoffs starting next week. And so exciting times coming here. And for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.